What do you think about that? Yeah?
No.
Yes? No?
Yes.
No. What do you think about that? We're going to remove the pajamas from our camper because next week going to bring it to the garage, and this afternoon we're going to visit the garage for the first time to get to know them a little bit so that we know where our camper is going to, because then we can tell our camper it's okay to go there. You don't have to be afraid. It's all going to be okay. You're going to be fixed. And maybe then the camper will feel a little bit better about it. So our camper in pajamas. Will the camper be a little bit shy? Dear camper, do you still know us? Yeah, of course he knows us. Oh, she knows us. Is it he or a she?
It.
It. It. But Emunah, is it that? It's an it. Okay. We're about to take away the pajamas from our camper. We already found out that there's a little hole here on the side. But yeah, that happens when it's goes back and forward in the wind, etc. And you have these corners. So yeah, we'll first take away all the lines that go underneath. There's already one over here on the ground, and there's already one rolled up here. So I will loosen them from the other side. This one is still attached here. So we can take that from the other side. But this one is attached to this one. I see. So need both hands for it. So that one's loose also. So more. This is loose, but this one is loose. So, do we also have to roll up this part? To roll it up? This part? No? To the other side, I think. Yeah, but I need my hands for it, so I cannot film then. Well, this, I think it's inside out because the labels are on the outside now. That has to fit in here. I don't know how it ever came out of this. So we just visited the garage where our camper, or at least the engine and some other technical parts, will be fixed. And now, because next week we're going to bring it there, it's a good thing to know if it still starts. So we're going to look if the cooling fluid is still okay, and probably need to refill it a little, and also the oil, and then the fuel. So we already bought some fuel. Also, the fuel we bought was before the whole Iran thing started, so it was still cheap back then. But okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Kom ergens vast, toch?
Ja, zo'n touwtje zit daar. Touwtje. Gewoon daar overheen. Ja.
Well, now you can see the engine. And I have to see where the radiator fluid, cooling fluid, has to go. I think it's in the white reservoir, because that's connected to the radiator.
Spring. Do we have spring?
I don't know.
Do we have the spring fluid?
Can we look? Can you put the cap on?
Yeah, but it's pink. I already have pink.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have pink. En dan zei die roestwater, ik vind het al meevallen. Maar het zal vers zijn. En daar gaat de olie in. It looks like that the cooling fluid is still okay. It's not beneath the bottom line. It's somewhere halfway top and or minimum or maximum. So that's okay. And now where is the thing that we can check the oil? Most it's fitted on the side of the engine.
Here.
I already thought so. And I have to get something from the car. By the way.
Ja. Heb jij een?
Nou, dat zou ik gaan pakken. Now you have to make it clean and then pull it in once again.
niet heel dik.
En dat is ook bijgevuld natuurlijk, hè?
Okay.
Yeah. And now you can see if it's in between the top and bottom. You see two.
Nee, hij zit heel laag onder de tweede.
Okay, so then we have to fill it up. And before we do, it's okay to look at what kind of oil that we have to use.
One eternity later.
Hey, I see. How are you doing?
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Brokjes.
Oh, do you want kibble? Brokjes?
Deel van is of dat het... Ik weet het niet, het is natuurlijk niet officiële aflichting. Ja, er zat iets op of zo wat een beetje naar buiten duwde. Metalen dingetjes. Een beetje... Very new seats. It's brand new seats.
Right,
Yeah, that's something for later. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, are we ready to try to start this one?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Well, we're driving already. Oh, then we have
let's
to.
go with starting
Yeah.
engine.
Okay. Well, then I have to get my keys. And they're really from such a big car. Which key do you think is for this car? The big one or the small one?
I think the small one.
Yeah, well, that's right. The biggest vehicle, but the smallest key. Well, it's not very big for a camper, but compared to our normal car, well, this is.
Yeah, the other one is from our other car.
Yeah,
That's this one.
yeah. This one says
Fiat.
Mitsubishi, and this one says Fiat. It's number 3. And this is the. It's not the. You know. Nothing.
Voor wel wat. Hé, als je hem omdraait, dan hoor ik achterin wat. Dus. Probeer. Werkt het?
Ja, ik heb nu contact. Ben ik bang dat. Niet start.
Dan is hij misschien leeg, de accu. Nee, de camera doet het wel.
Ja.
So, the camera is starting. Oh, it doesn't work.
Possible. Load it. Let's just kick them off.
Wait for a moment, okay? Ja, dat is genoeg.
Dan heb ik Max Verstappen ingehaald. Good evening. Today we had a busy day. Unfortunately, on the end, a little bit with not the outcome we hoped for, because we tried to start the camper and it didn't. Probably something with the batteries. I even tried the starting cables from our other car and to the battery of the camper, but not even attempt to start. So I sent an email to the garage with that our attempt to start the camper, which was successful about 3-4 months ago. I don't know exactly. It was more in the beginning of the winter. Then it started. It was okay, but now nothing. He had to discuss it with his son, what they are going to do, but probably they will come here and get the camper probably on a, like what they call a car ambulance. I don't know how they are going to do it, or maybe they think about something that probably causes the not starting problem, and maybe they will be able to get it started because there's oil enough, there is cooling fluid enough. It even looked good, the cooling fluid, and there's enough gasoline, and it's almost half full now, the fuel tank. So yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Maybe the battery died. That's what we think, because what we understood, and maybe our viewers know something about it. It's an older camper, of course, we know, but the guy from the garage said that normally there's a starting battery for the whole car part, and there's another battery for the camper part, the living part. And he said that normally that's a gel battery, because a normal battery where you can start the engine with, you cannot unload the whole battery, because then what they say, I don't know how in English, maybe there's another word for it, but the poles, the plus and the minus, they will bend, they will not be straight anymore, and then the battery, you can throw it away because that's the end of the battery. That's what they say. And he says you don't use a battery like that for the living part of the camper. Well, what we saw is that both batteries, there are different brands, but both seem to be lead acid battery. How it's normally connected to each other, there is a connection, I know, but normally you have to secure the living part battery from the car part battery. Let's put it like that. It's not like they have a direct connection normally, that they're like parallel or serial connected to each other. That's normally what I understand. But this, it seems like that when the camper would still start, and in that time when we just bought it, that there was one battery was broken. That's what they told us after we got it checked. And I cannot remember, but I think it was the front battery from the car part for the engine. But because also that looks older than the other one. The other one is from the brand Bosch, which is a German brand which has a good critics. It's normally those are very good batteries, and it looks quite newer than the one in front. So, but now I cannot say what the status of those batteries is, but yeah, the garage will see. But it's very strange. But that's my question now to the viewers. Is it true that normally in the back, in the camper part, in the living part, that you don't have a lead acid battery, but you have like a gel battery that you can also use until it's completely empty, which is not meant for the lead acid batteries that you normally use in a car. So I'm wondering what is true about it. This is the end of this vlog, so you can now wait for the next one. Like our video, subscribe to it, and then you will not miss the next video. Thanks for watching.